Hey team, I wanted to come to you again. This is one of my favorite things it seems to talk about, but I don't always get it recorded. I wanted to share with you my current join packets for this month. This is December, and we just started our incentive period for December through March. So I am pumped to try and get a jump start on recruiting so that I can add to my incentive team. So this is what my packet this month will go out looking like. These, I'm not sure if they're still in the portal, but they're envelopes that have been in the portal in the past. And it's inside a plastic envelope that I've purchased. I think I got them on eBay. One side's clear, which is why we can see this, and then the back side is gray. And this one's all ready to go. And what I like to do is I will mark on the outside who it's to if I haven't printed off my shipping information. I like to get everything paid for shipping wise through PayPal multi-order shipping. If you Google that, you should be able to figure it out. It saves a little bit of money versus going to the post office and getting your shipping stuff through them. You're paying for shipping through them. You do have to print it off at home, but I do have full-size sheet labels that work really well. Or you can print it on regular paper and then just tape it to the envelope. So use what you have if you already have stuff, or if not, try and make the best out of the resources that you can get with the amount of money that you can afford to spend. So this is just what I have, so this is how I'm doing it right now. So what's inside of this? Let me set this here and I will show you. So first thing that I hope my potential recruits or customers see is my little postcard of a handwritten note to them. I think that's super important. It gives them something a little bit more personal, and when everything else is kind of copied, duplicate type things. So with that, after that, the next thing that I hope that they see is my letter to them that talks about my Posh story. So it has my picture, kind of a silly picture, but it's also fun because Perfectly Posh is fun. And then it talks about my experiences with Perfectly Posh and how I am a busy teacher who doesn't have a lot of extra free time, but I can still work my business because I enjoy pampering and helping others to pamper themselves. The next thing is the printed out kit information. I do like to go in and change the link. If you look here, and it's of course backwards, through Adobe, and I'm not sure if the free versions allow you to do it, but I have Adobe Acrobat and I can edit the document and change where it says perfectlyposh.com/join to my website /join. And that I think is super helpful. It kind of bothers me sometimes when everything says, perfectlyposh.com and not my specific link. So I try to customize as much as possible. Because we just started our incentive, I printed out this graphic from home office and added a paragraph talking about incentive. Now is a great time for people to join because they basically are starting with us. By the time they get these, we will only have 3 or 4, maybe 5 days ahead of them to work on incentive, and a lot of the time when you first join, the people around you may not be familiar with Perfectly Posh, and so your launch parties and the people around you are excited to try things, and so your sales can be really good at the first little bit of joining Perfectly Posh. So that's why I like to include that. That might be an incentive. Maybe there's somebody that loves to travel, and just the thought of being able to go or having an extra little incentive to start your business off great might just be what they need. So the next thing is something that we saw a few years ago. I believe Leadership was where they had posted this, and I saw a picture and I just retyped it all up. This is not, I believe, in the Posh box, but I can post it here and share it with you guys if you're interested. So dare to compare. It compares Perfectly Posh with other direct sales companies because we are not like every other company. Every company obviously is different, but we're not part of the Direct Sales Association or anything like that, so that allows us some more freedoms. I also include the Start a Pampering Business brochure. These are from the portal, but again, you can print these out yourself in the Posh box, or if you if you want to print them out yourself in the Posh box, my suggestion to you is getting legal size paper, and then you can make like a mini booklet of this. Instead of being this big, they're smaller, and you can fit 4 pages per legal size paper, front and back. It can be a little tricky to figure out formatting with your printer, so that may not be something that you want to work with, but I really like to do that because then again I can go in and edit all the links and change them to mine. So from there we go to probably the obvious things. There's a catalog, because even if they don't decide to join, you might still just earn a customer out of them, and you need that PV for your incentive and for your regular rank advancements anyway. And then the last thing is a goodie bag of samples. So this is the holiday bag I picked up from Dollar Tree, and I used them for my event that I had a few weeks ago. I had a copy of like the What is Posh, or yeah, What is Perfectly Posh in there, but I took that out because it's going to tell you what is perfectly posh in the Why Join a Pampering Business brochure. So inside here I have, let's see, a BFF, a chunk bar, a Moisturize 911, and a hand cream, as well as a body scrub. Then I have found it really helpful lately to print all of those samples on like 1/2 sheet of paper and then fold it like this, kind of accordion style. You can kind of cut those, if you're technology savvy at all, you can, what I did was actually screenshot the instruction sheet from the Posh box and then put those all together into a document so that I had, you know, I could print basically 2 of those accordion style things at a time. I saw it, somebody else did something similar on, I think, Posh Talk, and that's what got me to do that. So also the other new things that I have in there, well, not really new, is a business card, but this is my new thing, is the business card magnet. I got these for basically for customers, but I figure if I'm potentially earning a teammate with sending this out, or a customer, that they might appreciate it too. So I'm already spending the money on the shipping to send things, so I might as well kind of hook them all up. So those are just how I'm doing it right now. You obviously don't have to include all of that, and maybe it's too much, join my team, I don't know. But as a person who has been in their shoes, I like to research things on my own, and I know not everybody's like that, but I'm more likely to join if I can see everything myself than to pick up the phone and call and ask somebody for more information. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but that's just kind of how I am. I'm a Googler. I'll figure it out myself before I'll ask for help. So those are my December 2016 join packets. Let me see yours, and I hope you're working toward your 15 by, I think, is it the 10th or the 15th of the month? Either way, get them out, and let's see our team grow. Have a great weekend.